Stalin was the supreme ruler of the Soviet Union for nearly 30 years. During his reign, he held court every night at endless dinners that usually turned into drinking bouts. Nikita Khrushchev recalls that Beria, Malenkov, and Molotov arranged with the waitresses to have colored water poured in their glasses instead of wine. They simply couldn't keep up with Stalin. In non-alcoholics, tolerance decreases with age. Senior citizens can't handle liquor as well as younger adults. But when the older man is an alcoholic, this general rule doesn't apply. Joseph Stalin was older than the men who resorted to dangerous trickery to avoid drinking at his pace. Stalin did not like non-drinkers around him. He was in the habit of pressing others to drink to excess. Alcoholics are notorious for pushing alcohol on others. Stalin could be the most difficult host at those dinners. Khrushchev says that the guests had to walk on eggs, lest they incur the wrath of the mass murderer. He enjoyed ridiculing guests, which is a common alcoholic trait. Once he told Khrushchev to dance the gopak, the strenuous Ukrainian folk dance performed from a deep knee-bend position. The fat future premier of the Soviet Union had no choice. He squatted on his haunches and kicked out his legs, which was not easy. But as he later told others, when Stalin says dance, a wise man dances. Some male guests even danced arm in arm with each other when Stalin, for his amusement, would crank up a Victrola and order them to waltz with each other. Historians report several incidences of similarly sadistic behavior at social events. Pushing guests into the pond at his dacha was a favorite trick. Another was to ask a guest to make a toast and then slip a piece of cake onto his chair while he was standing. Khrushchev gives a sense of the pervasive threat that hung over these drinking sessions. These dinners were frightful. We would get home from them early in the morning, just in time for breakfast, and then we'd have to go to work. During the day I usually tried to take a nap in my lunch hour because there was always a risk that if you didn't take a nap and Stalin invited you to dinner, you might get sleepy at the table. And those who got sleepy at Stalin's table could come to a bad end. This again suggests high tolerance. If Stalin drank as much as, or more than his guests and they became sedated, while he did not, then something was wrong with him. Watch your other videos to learn more. Get your copy of History's Missing Alcoholics available on Amazon now.